10 seconds.
Hi, I'm Bill Dutton, and I'm here with the maniacal Jack Krueger. We're here to discuss the April 30th event, the first annual Crush Cancer Expo at the Groton Elks Lodge. So, Jack, why don't you tell me a little bit about this belt that you're so interested in?
Yes. The precious Constitution State Championship. You see, my young naive friend, a title has eluded me in this business for too long. I'll be at the hands of idiotic bookers who don't understand the true power that lay before them, or some other power that be, who makes it so that I have never had my chance to claim what is rightfully mine. But that will all change. Is that not right, my mistress? That will change. You see, April 30th is a chance for me to redeem the lost time that I have suffered all of these years. When people finally understand that my power, achieved through fate, is no laughing matter.
Well, that was interesting. What can you tell me about your opponent?
My opponent, Dynamite Doug Summers. Doug, I know you're probably watching somewhere, because you know our history. You know what we've been through together. You see, Doug Summers is the man who helped give birth to the demon that you see before you. Doug trained me. Doug Summers was my mentor, and he is the one who told me not to take anything lying down. You see, when I first stepped foot between the ropes, the men, if you want to call them that, the pathetic little maggots and worms that tried to tell me that I was not suited for this business. They did all they could to keep me down, but Doug said, do not let them stand in your way. So Doug, now, April 30th, they're standing in my way. As much as I respect you for the competitor and mentor that you've been, when I'm staring at you between those ropes, the pain, the suffering, the anguish, and the agony that I have wrought upon those who've sinned against me, you will feel. You will feel.
Well, that's an interesting backstory that I am now informed about. Do you have any sort of strategy going up against Doug?
Strategy? Strategy? You don't want to know. See you soon.
And we're back.
Hey! How you doing there? Everyone in TV land and elsewhere? How you doing, Bill?
I'm well. Yourself, man.
That's
It's
good.
been a while.
It has. Been too long. Years almost. Who are you? I'm kidding. It's Bill. Oh, God. I miss you guys. I miss everyone here, and I'm glad to be home. I guess we got this pro wrestling event, don't we, huh? Who was that nut job that was here, like, a couple nanoseconds ago?
He called himself Jack Krueger, man. First time I met him.
Going for the Nutmeg State Championship, Connecticut Constitution Championship. I don't know. They got so many championships nowadays. I don't know. So, we got some cool stuff happening on April 30th. I'm not sure if you've been told, but I am going to be retiring from pro wrestling. And April 30th, I'm going to have one last match with Richie Rich, WWE superstar Richie Rich. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. With me right now, I'm currently the Veteran Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champion. And we share that amongst the four of us, actually. So there's myself, Patriot Paul Sevier, Terrence Creed Otis, a.k.a. TKO, and my sister, Lady Liberty. So that's going to be great. Walter Bad News Swan. You remember Walter Bad News Swan, don't you? Mystic guy.
Yeah.
Mystic guy. He's going to be there. And, he's been training. He's been growing his goatee. So it's almost down to here. And I'm trying to catch up to him, so I'm getting this thing going on. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. What you been up to?
Same old,
You
man.
skydiving and stuff now, or what?
Dabbling.
Dabbling.
But, I'm starting to save up for a small, round, shiny thing to surprise the woman back home.
Very good. That's very good. That's good to know. That's good to know.
Yep, it's a commitment, for sure. I know you've been there, right?
Well, all right, here we go. Thank you, Frank. Frank's getting the close-up on the shiny Veteran Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship belt that they're called the Star Spangled Heroes. Lady Liberty, Terrence Creed Otis, Patriot Paul Sevier, we co-hold together. So we kind of take it in shifts. If we can make it to one of the shows, one of us comes, and so it's good that way. Tag teams are very difficult because, someone could be working or God knows what. It's great. But yeah, no, I do know a little bit what you said, and it's been a very interesting road.
Yeah.
Good 6 years. But I'm very happy with what happened with my pro wrestling career. I was trained by Susan Tex Green down South Carolina. And actually, Bad News Walt Swan, he got me in the middle of this stuff, and he got me interested and pointed me in the right direction. And we had a good time. And it's just, I got that world record 2 years ago, and then I busted my leg and busted my back. The last time I faced this fella, his name's Sheik Ahmed Jordan. He came in and smacked me with a kendo stick 5 times across my neck and fractured it. So it's everyone says pro wrestling's fake, and it's not, especially when you got to retire at a young age. So I'm gonna miss it though, and
Do you have any insight on the gentleman I was just with? Kind of looks like the junior Undertaker.
No. Well, Krueger is one of them guys that you got to watch out for. He's probably one of the most dangerous men in the ring. He doesn't play fair. He doesn't actually wrestle. It's more of psychotic rage that's uncontrollable. And I've never seen anybody that fierce in a ring. And he's somebody to be very concerned with. He's going to be going against probably one of the best wrestlers out there, the best technical wrestlers out there. His name's Jack Krueger. I mean, his name's Dynamite Doug Summers. And obviously Doug trained him, so it's going to be a very interesting match, teacher versus student. We have several other matches that night. Lady Liberty is going to be going against our current women's champion, the Whip Mistress. And she comes out with a whip and whips the heck out of everyone. And she's very difficult to work. But I think with Liberty's strength, I think she should be okay in her amateur high school background. Patriot Paul Sevier, who is a United States Army veteran, is going to be going against this individual. He's Zaparo. He's a animal-like creature. He's got fangs and everything, and from what I'm told, they're doing the flag match. So Zaparo, wherever he's from, is going to be hailing his flag and representing who he is and what he's a part of, and it should be an interesting match. Main event is going to be Terrence Coyotes versus Judge Chambers, and that should be a very interesting match. It's an open challenge because Sheik Ahmed Jordan, who is our current VPW heavyweight champion, has been banned due to unethical behavior inside a ring. He's been terrible. He's been splitting people open with glass, and it's just been crazy. But we're all doing this for a good cause. It's going to be a wonderful day. Actually, there's going to be a pre-celebration before the event. They're going to have a world preview of a anti-bullying zombie film. That's going to be a little bit before the event. Then there's going to be the Connecticut Hall of Honor. They're going to induct about 20 people, local individuals who have made a huge impact. Sarah's Joy Foundation is going to be associated with that. They're another cancer organization that we strongly support. We're going to have the Thug Riders. They're going to be there. They're going to show some of their bikes. It's going to be great. It's going to be Colors for a Cause, which is a commemorative childhood cancer fire truck, and they go around throughout the state to for fundraisers for kids who need it. I do know that they were a strong supporter of Dorian during his time of need, and they've done a lot of wonderful things. The individual who created the truck was a firefighter himself at one point. And he's a survivor of, I think, several different forms of cancer. So that's what inspired him on that. But it should be a very interesting event. And Miss Marcy and Lovesick Hounds are going to be performing. And on top of that, there's going to be several individuals that are going to be there that night that are, I guess they're beauty queens. Pageant queens, like Mrs. America. Instead of Miss America, Mrs. America is going to be there, and they're going to do a photo shoot with. If anyone wants to take a professional photo, James Fertel, who is a Coast Guard veteran, is going to be doing his photography there, and anyone who wants to partake can. And they're doing a Cancer Doesn't Discriminate. How you say, like, no hate campaign. So a Cancer Doesn't Discriminate campaign, and it's pretty interesting. And the heck.
Hello. You asked what my strategy was. You asked what I intended to do, and that is to create as much chaos and carnage as possible.
Whoa! Cut the commercial. Cut the commercial.
Get out of my face!
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
just cut the commercial.
Yeah.
That was.
Just pull it off of Facebook. Looking at the camera or looking at you when I'm talking?
Seconds.